Hello and welcome to episode number 11 of my Life After Neymar series with Santos. Getting towards the end of this first season for us. Tried to record earlier, or over the weekend I think it was, and I don't know, the game was being stupid. I guess the servers were down. I don't know what that would have to do with playing offline, but anyway, played a few different players in this game. Victor Andrade, we got him back from injury. He's a quick little player. Played him on the left wing of this 4-2-2-2 formation that Santos has by default on this game. The final game of this episode, I decided to play with a 4-2-3-1. Worked okay, not as well as I would have liked. But Victor Andrade, back from injury, scores himself a goal right there in the 22nd minute. We're playing against Criciúma, by the way. Andrade getting a goal right there. He's supposed to grow quite a bit in this game, according to what I've read. So we'll see if that actually pans out. Not many of my players are growing much at all, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of how this game seems to be going. 90th minute here, we did get that goal. I didn't put a whole lot into the gameplay in this episode because the gameplay was quite boring, to be quite honest. But Cicero gets mugged right before he gets a shot away here, and eventually comes all the way back. One of Criciúma's defenders picks it up. Won't matter though. We win this game 1-0. A good away win for us. We get all three there. And we get a youth squad monthly report. I believe we did call up Camilo Dominguez right there, a right back who is left-footed. Overall of 45 to 49, potential 72 to 80. Kind of waiting to see what, excuse me, trying to think of what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to figure out a little more about the players before I sign them to the first team, but that's the deal with that. We signed Camilo, and our next game is against Atletico Mineiro. This was actually a very boring game. We got a few opportunities, not many though. Leandrinho gets a shot away here. Pedro Reyes can't get to it, and that overhead clearance seems pretty reliable on this game, which is kind of strange. Reyes there, passing to Izquierdo, our first youth pull, of course. Left-footed effort, puts it just wide. An opportunity here, Leandrinho, this is in the 84th minute to Eulogio Mena. This was our best opportunity of the game. Crosses in, I thought this was a goal. Willian Jose, though, heads it directly at Victor, the Atletico Mineiro keeper. Unfortunately for us in the 85th minute, so we get a corner out of it here. Renato Abreu will send this one in. Neto will head it on goal, but Victor doesn't have to do much to keep that one out of the back of his net. So this game ended 0-0. We ended up getting 1 point at home. We lost to Atletico Mineiro last time around. I think this was an achievement considering some of the players we had in there. A lot of second choice players, reserve players were in this game. A lot of youth guys, young guys were in there. Chumacero here. Willian Jose has a go, and this is the end of the game. Chumacero trying to get some space to get a cross in. Ends up not, deflecting off of Chumacero. Goes out, and that would be the end of the game. 0-0 draw. Not much of anything for either team. I think Miguel was the goalkeeper for that game, and he only made one save, and it wasn't even much of a save. But some more players here. We get a monthly scouting update. We decide to sign Diogo Negrão. He looks like a promising goalkeeper for us. He's at least 56 overall, and he's only 15. So he is more than likely the goalkeeper of the future. And obviously, Aranya leaving the club at the end of the year, we're going to have a guy for the future. Looks like he might be that guy. We also signed another player there. And the final game of this episode, the gameplay in this episode, not too great, I will be honest. And I apologize for that. Not the best of games in this episode, but Aranya dealing with a clearance here in this game against Goiás. We handled them pretty easily last time around. This time we play them in an away fixture. Hugo playing to Leao Cittadini. Plays out wide to Andrade here, and he's going to try and make something happen on the wing. Cuts it back. He'll eventually lose the ball, unfortunately for us. Andrade, he's just a quick player. Doesn't have the best stamina, but he is very quick down that wing, which makes him pretty valuable. So yeah, he'll be a nice player to have for the future. And towards the end of the first half here, not a whole lot of chances throughout this game either way. I think Goiás only had one or two, and we only had a couple as well. Like I said earlier, we were playing a 4-2-3-1 in this final game, and it was not working as well as I would have hoped. But Cicinho here crosses to Hugo, and Hugo gets his 10th goal of the season. He's played 15 games, scored 10 goals. I think he's only gone up by one as far as his overall rating is concerned, which is unfortunate. I don't quite understand it, but I keep complaining about that, but it is what it is, I guess. And Aranya dealing with an effort here, not the best of, not a real good finishing effort there by the Goiás attacking player. But we're not too concerned. We just clear the ball out of our zone. Threw ball over the top, way too far for Willian Jose to catch up to it. Still 1-0 in the 90th minute. Willian Jose ends up getting the ball back here, trying to make something happen. Just came on for Hugo Morales. And Victor Andrade wins it back. Might have had a second goal there, but it didn't matter. They call for full time. And that will be the end of the third game. Hugo puts us in front 1-0, and we get that win. So to close out this episode, I will do a squad report. I think I've only done one so far, so this will be the second one in the 11th episode. So here we go. Aranya, our goalkeeper, 73 overall. He has not gone up, 32 years old, joining Toluca once he's done with his contract. Cicinho, 71. He's gone up by 2. Edu Dracena, 75 overall. He's gone down by 1. 32 years old. Michael Janczk, 49 overall. He's gone up by 1. 17 years old. He's played pretty well in his couple games at the club. We have Leo, 67 overall. He's gone down by 1. He's retiring at the end of the year. Hene Jr., 71 overall. He's gone up by 2. Aruka, 78 overall. He's gone up by 2. Cicero, 74 overall. Hasn't gone up. Leao Chittadini, he's 64 overall. He's gone up by 2. He's 19 years old. Victor Andrade, 68 overall. He's gone up by 1. He's 18 years old. Hugo Morales, 55 overall. He's only gone up by 1, but he has scored 10 goals in 15 games. 4 assists as well. Don't get that at all. And there's his stats right there. Plays a lot better than he looks. Don't get it. Anyway, Gonzalo Miguel, 55 overall. He's not gone up. Hanato Abreu, 72 overall. He's gone down by 1. Angel Garcia, the left back we bought from Racing, 59 overall, has not gone up. Chumacero, 67 overall, has gone up by 1. He's on loan from Borussia Dortmund. Willian Jose, 72 overall, he's gone up by 1. Guilherme Santos, 70 overall, he's gone up by 2. He's on loan from Atlético Mineiro. Marcos Assunção, 71 overall, he's gone down by 2. Leandrinho, 71 overall, he's gone up by 3. Douglas, 63 overall, he has not gone up. Bruno Perez, 73 overall, he's gone up by 3. Donny Barrera, 53 overall, he's gone up by 1. Pedro Reyes, 48 overall, he's gone up by 1. Camilo Dominguez, 46 overall, he has not gone up. This is the guy we just picked up here. A lot of red stats. Can play as a center back or a fullback, which is nice. Good work rates as well. Alfonso Caldera, 52 overall, he's gone up by 1. Leao Izquierdo, our first youth poll, 56 overall, he's gone up by 2. Hui Pauleta, 53 overall, he's not gone up. Nielton, 67 overall, he's gone up by 1. Eugenio Mena, who is on loan, I believe, from a club in the Chilean league. He's 25 years old. He's gone up by 1. His overall is 71. Pedro Castro, 68 overall. He's gone up by 2. Vladimir, 67 overall. He has not gone up. Neto, 68 overall, he has not gone up. Everton Costa, 72 overall, he has not gone up. Derval, 70 overall, he's gone down by 2, and he's joining Celta Vigo when his contract is up. Thiago Ribeiro, 75 overall, he's not gone up. Felipe, 70 overall, he's gone up by 2, he's on loan at Nautico. David Braz, 70 overall, he has not gone up. Currently, he is on loan at Vitoria. Joao Pedro, 69 overall, he's gone up by 1. He's on loan at Estoril. Patricio Rodriguez, 78 overall, he's gone up by 3, on loan at Estudiantes. He looks pretty decent, judging by his stats. That'll be cool to use him when we get him back on loan. Gabriel, 67 overall, he's gone up by 1. He's currently on loan at Vitoria. And that is it for our youth squad report. So that'll be it for this episode. Getting close to the end of this first season. We'll look at the table really quick, and then the calendar, just to see how many games we have left. 54 points, 5 points back of Gremio and Flamengo, who are deadlocked at 59. Corinthians scores a lot of goals. We have 54 points, Corinthians is 53, Cruzeiro and Atletico Mineiro have 52, Fluminense has 51. Pretty tight battle there for the league championship there in the Liga do Brazil. So the calendar, 4 games, 5 games, that's 9, and then 2 in December. So 11 games left in our first season. So that will be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. That's it for this one, and I'll see you next time.